Think about the last time you told your best friend a story. Now, imagine telling that exact same story to your head teacher. You probably wouldn't use the same words, the same tone, or even the same posture. Why does your speaking style shift so automatically? The people listening to you and the environment you are in dictate an unspoken set of rules for how to communicate. In linguistics, we call this a register. A register is the specific style of language you choose to fit a particular situation, usually shifting between formal and informal modes. Knowing how to switch between these modes is a practical life skill. It helps you navigate different social structures, show respect when required, and connect closely with the people you care about. This photo shows a school assembly. When you are addressing a crowd like this, asking a teacher for permission, or reporting an issue to the headmistress, you are operating in a formal setting. This requirement scales all the way up to official gatherings, like the parliamentary sessions seen in this image, as well as debates and prize-giving ceremonies. This text outlines the tools needed. Formal language relies on polite expressions, rhetorical questions, quotations, and idioms. It requires complete grammatical structures. The text explicitly prohibits certain habits. You must avoid contracted forms of verbs and slang or pidgin English. By removing informal shortcuts, formal language acts as a highly structured tool. It guarantees clarity and signals respect for the official social hierarchy of the room. This image captures a bustling outdoor market. Here, among vendors, peers, and family members, the rules relax. You are in the domain of informal language. Informal speech relies heavily on contracted forms and ellipses, dropping parts of a sentence to share information quickly. In relaxed settings, local vocabulary takes over. You can freely use slang, colloquialisms, everyday jargon, and pidgin to communicate. Informal language is highly efficient. It is the preferred method for personal communication because it builds a sense of closeness and familiarity between people. You switch between these modes across environments. Consider a job interview versus describing a market trip to friends. Take a second to assign the correct register. The interview demands formal language. The market story allows informal language. Your relationship to the person listening, combined with the physical environment you are in, will always dictate the correct choice. Imagine walking into a high-stakes job interview and greeting the panel with heavy street slang and pidgin. Even if your actual qualifications are excellent, the panel will likely question your competence. A mismatched register creates immediate friction and confusion. To review, formal language belongs in official settings. It requires polite phrasing, complete sentences, and occasionally uses idioms, completely avoiding slang. Informal language is for personal, everyday communication. It leans on familiarity, utilizing contractions, slang, and pidgin to speed up the conversation. Next time you walk into a room, take a moment to read the environment. Observe how people are speaking to each other, and practice matching your language register to fit the situation.